Well, June is National Safety Month, and this week we focus specifically on slips, trips, and falls. And here with a look at technology that can mitigate these accidents is CEO of Mobile Help, Robert Flippo, and the safety mom, Allison Jacobson. Allison, good morning to you, and Rob.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see you both. So, Rob, I'm going to start with a really broad question, and I'm going to see how you can answer this. In what ways has technology advanced over the years?
Yeah, so in our world of emergency response, technology's really moved from being in-home only and wired to your phone line to being mobile through the use of cellular and GPS technology. And more recently, we're starting to change the form factor of the devices into wearables like the one I'm wearing here that includes cell phone capabilities built in so that you can have an emergency event happen away from home and actually be able to talk to an operator directly through the wearable. So between that and devices that allow us to collect vital signs data for health monitoring, that's where the trends are today.
Right, and of course, you know, technology is meant to make things more convenient for us, but it's amazing what it can do for our safety, too. So talk about that for a sec.
Well, I think, you know, as our population is aging, they want to remain in their home and remain independent, not go to an assisted living facility. But in order to do that, we need to make sure that they're going to be safe. Now, I'm the caregiver for my mother who lives with us, who's 83, my husband who has primary progressive MS and is in a wheelchair, and my son who has intellectual disabilities, and I'm on the road a lot. So I need to make sure that if something happens, they're going to get help quickly. Now, this is one of Rob's devices. This is the Trellaware. It's a piece of jewelry, which is absolutely beautiful, and this watch. Now, my mom would never in a million years wear one of those clunky medical devices because it looked like a medical device. This is a piece of jewelry. So it's not only great for her, it's great for me as well, but it's also easy to use, and as a caregiver, it gives me the peace of mind to know she can get help immediately.
Right, but Rob, I'm sure you would say that this would benefit really anybody.
Absolutely. So myself as a runner, I live in South Florida, which isn't quite as hot as Arizona, but it approaches it with the humidity. I was running one time and started to have heart issues because I was dehydrated, and thankfully somebody walked by with a cell phone and I was able to call 911 and get help. But with our Mobile Help Smart, I could have just pressed a button and been talking to one of our operators and gotten help directly to my location. So you're right. It really applies to pretty much anybody who's active and wants to be able to tap into emergency response in the event of an emergency.
Well, and of course, you pair that great hardware with great software that, say, alerts your loved ones if you trigger that emergency notification. It really keeps everybody in the know. And Allison, it's really a network of devices that make this possible, right?
It truly is. I mean, you need to have, home automation has brought things so far so that people can stay living independently. I think this is the next step, that health monitoring, because like you said, it's important for me to get that information. So again, if we have the Mobile Help Touch in the home, my mother can take her blood pressure. If there's something changing about her levels, we can get alerts immediately, her doctor can, and we can stop a potential issue from happening. But, it stops all of those doctor visits from having to happen in the first place, and that's really important.
And people might think, this is all must be really expensive, but the truth is it's all more affordable than ever. And if we want to learn more information and get more resources, where can we go get more details?
Yes, for more information, you can go to mobilehelp.com/safety tips, and you can get all the information on everything we've talked about today.
Excellent. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thanks, Alex.
Of course. We'll be right back.